Alright, the 3.2 live stream was today. They also said a bunch of stuff about the anniversary, so without further ado, let's get right into it. I will also be putting the codes down in the chat, but by the time this video is out, the codes are about to be expired. So if you have yet to enter the code and you're seeing this, make sure to enter the codes quickly before they expire or they reach their limit. Alrighty, the first thing I would do want to talk about is Castorus's global passive. This is not changing and it's not going away. So essentially, what Castorus's global passive work, you guys see right there, character got dealt fatal damage. They get brought back to life, get brought back to 1 health. You revive them, and then they're as good as new. This can also work for two teammates and can also work even when Castorus is not on the field. So, hooray! Yay, as you can tell from my sound, I'm so glad for global passives. I'm really not. Take with it what you want, I guess. I don't want to go too deep into it, but it's not, I guess it's not going anywhere, and future characters are most likely going to get global passives. Now, for the first phase, we're going to get Castorus. And I'm going to say, you know what? Not a bad lineup. I really am liking the 4 stars, and I am really liking the 4-star light cones. I feel like if you're starting off in the game, I feel like this isn't that bad of a banner to start off with. And we're also getting a triple rerun with Castorus with Acheron, Jock Show, and Foog. You know what? I'm going to say, to this day, I still think Acheron holds up. I think this is essentially just, think of it as 2 anniversary characters running. I know people are going to say that Castorus is going to be the better option, but if you really like Acheron, you know what? I'd say go for her. Go for whoever you want. Like I said, I still think Acheron to this day still holds up, and she's got 2 good partners for her reruns running alongside her. You also got Pela, and you also got our boy Gallagher, and you do have 2 free to play, well, 2 4-stars that I meant for Acheron here. So yeah, I guess if you have the pulls, you do you. And last but not least, for the second phase, Anoxa is going to run, and then he's going to be run with Dr. Ratio. I'm going to be honest, yeah, not really liking the 4-star options for this, and not really also liking the 4-star light cones for this. But, like I said, I guess if you didn't get him during 1.6 where everybody got a free copy, I guess now here's your chance. Although, you know what? You do you again. Make sure you guys do your research. Alright, and during this event, we are also going to be getting a free-to-play 4-star light cone. So we can get this for free, and we can max dupe it. From what I've seen, this is essentially just Anox's free-to-play light cone. It essentially, you deal more damage the more weakness types there is. So, if you want to pull for Anoxa, or maybe you want to run a dual DPS, and then you got Anox's as light cone, you can have this on another Erudition character. So, yep. Oh yeah, this is also from the board game event, and it seems like they are going to have an event where everybody can participate, and then once we reach the accumulate amount of progress, we'll get rewards. So, make sure to participate in the event. Say you contribute or whatever. Alright, and we also get rewards just by logging in. These are about the same amount of rewards that we got for last year. So, we're going to get 20 passes just by logging in for 7 days. And 10 more pulls on the day of the anniversary. Look at that. And we're getting 10 fuel, so I guess we're getting a bit more than we got last year. So you will get this on the 26th of April. That was the release date of Honkai Star Rail. And you can essentially just select one character, and then they'll give you your 10 pulls. So, for me, I'm most likely going to pick Kafka. So, you do you. Pick whoever you want. It doesn't matter who you pick, honestly. I mean, unless they're like, looking at this data and like, looking at stuff. They're probably not. So you just pick whoever. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Firefly enthusiasts out there. So you know what? Pick her. All right, and now it's time for the big kicker. During 3.2 to 3.4, all you need to do is reach Trailblazer level 4, and you get one free golden companion spirit. This companion spirit means you get to rather pick one of these two 5-star limited characters or a standard Baron character. I feel like everyone's going to pick Ranmei. But hold on, there's a little bit more. This thing is permanent, alright? So all you need to do is log in, and also the characters that are getting added to the shop are also permanent. So if you're on the fence on who to pick, or you want to wait for the next batch of characters, you can, alright? There's no harm in waiting, okay? No FOMO. These characters are going to be added. Just make sure you log in and are level 4, Trailblaze level 4 during 3.2 and 3.4. And there will be more characters added, but I guess we'll just have to wait until we get some more information on how this whole system will work. Now, the way to obtain these golden companion spirits, for my whales out there, rejoice, because for each character you have at E6, if you get an extra dupe, you'll get one silver companion spirit, and then if you get 2, you can convert that to 1 golden companion spirit, and then you can transfer 1 golden companion spirit to a 5-star character that gets added to the shop. Now, it said that past characters that you got it at E6 and extra dupes, the game will remember that. So you know what? If you have a character at E6 and then you got another dupe, you'll have 1 silver companion spirit, I'm pretty sure. So also, it seems like there's a possibility that we're going to get golden companion spirits or maybe silver companion spirits throughout the patches. It seems like they might give us these as rewards later on. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how frequently these things they're going to give us. All right, they're changing the event character warp banner. Sela and Blade and Fu you can now have the chance of losing your 50-50 and get one of those 3. Now you have to select 7 characters for which characters you want to lose 50-50. So you can replace Yangqing and then put Fu in there, and then you pull for a 5-star character. You're on a 50-50. Let's just say you lose a 50-50. You now have the chance to get Fu instead of Yangqing. So I guess this just makes 50-50 in some way maybe a little bit more desirable, or like make the pain, less. So you can honestly take away Yangqing, Bailu, and Japard and put in these 3. And then when you pull and then you lose a 50-50, that means one of the 7 will be the characters that you picked. Honestly, not a bad change. And it seems like these will come in batches, so it seems like these characters may be swapped out for other characters. Again, we'll just have to wait and see how this will work, how long this will last. So yeah, hopefully these changes are pretty good going forward. I hope. Let's just hope. Let's just hope that they add Penacony characters a lot sooner, because yeah, most of these characters are 1.x. Alright, and with the addition of the limited characters and the shop, their light cones will be added to the shop. Now, from the looks of it, it seems like you need to get these light cone memory shards, and it seems like for now the only ways to obtain these are from Nameless Glory and Nameless Metal, and that's essentially the battle pass that you have to buy. So yeah, I hope we get some of these from free to plays. Also, you can get this again from, I guess, spending the achromic shards or whatever, and then you accumulate a karma charge, and then you get these. So yeah. Hooray! That means I still have to wait to get Bronya's signature. Okay. We'll just. I guess we'll wait and see if they actually do give these as a maybe in the future. But for now, it seems like yeah, you're gonna have to spend some money in order to get this. So you do you. Okay, two more things and then we're done. Alright, so they're saying it in version 3.4. Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jinglu are the first characters to receive buffs. So, we'll just. Pretty sure we should get some more news earlier rather than later. So, yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how good these buffs are. Are they complete game changers? Are they lackluster? Again, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, Blade's getting added to the standard banner, so let's hope that his buff is pretty good. And Silverwolf, you know what? I'm saying that. I would really like her to not be benched anymore. Please, please, Honkai, please make these buffs pretty good, please. As it says right here, this year we'll be getting a brand new limited 5-star character completely for free. Some people are saying it's going to be the fake character that they're going to have for the collab. I can kind of see it, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see who this character that we're going to get for free. Hopefully, it's a pretty darn good character like Ratio or at Ratio at the time. I'm hoping it's Finan. All right, guys, put down in the comment section free Finan. All right, also be good, please. Without further ado, yep, that's I think everything that I wanted to go over. There are some more things that they're adding. There's events. There's new updates to the story. Some characters are going to get some like new things, like new story bits. Yeah, and apparently 3.8. Yeah, so the finale mission. This is quite a bit away. So yeah, that is my thoughts and me going over the 3.2 anniversary or 3.2 live stream. Let me know down the script. I mean down in the comment section. Are you excited? Because I sure am. You know what? It seems like even if there's some patches that may or may not skip, I know that maybe a patch later or maybe something down along the road, there's something to look out for. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah, I'm excited about what characters are going to be added to the shop. What characters will be added to the roster of who we can lose 50-50s to. What the new 5-star character, what the free 5-star character is going to be. What older characters are going to get buffs. A lot of things. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Even if I skip 3.4, I have Silverwolf and Kafka, so that's something to look out for. I hope their buffs are actually pretty meta changing, or at least make them back into what the DPS is in the game. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts and opinions on, I guess, the future of Honkai Star Rail. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.